Hello everyone, welcome to the Epcc Tejano News and thanks for watching. My name is Tammy Kurth and I'm with
Alejandra Venegas.
Today we are reporting from the Epcc Student Union with several interesting news that our Epcc reporters have for us.
That's right, Tammy. Students looking forward to the paintball tournament on October 15 left American Eagle paintball disappointed because the event was canceled. Zach Salcedo, Epcc Tejano News reporter, has the story for us.
Hello, my name is Zachary Salcedo, and I'm reporting for Tejano News. Today, EPCC canceled a free paintball tournament for students of all campuses, Trans Mountain, Valle, River Grande, and Northeast. Finding out that EPCC canceled that paintball tournament made a lot of EPCC students to be very disappointed at the income. Having a chance to play free paintball became a no paintball.
Having a chance for EPCC students to go on and have a chance to play paintball Wednesday afternoon became a very disappointing news to them when they found out that EPCC canceled the paintball tournament Wednesday afternoon. Including myself was very disappointing. Interviewing students that came by all the way from different campuses, I interviewed 4 students, the president of American Eagle, and one of the staff from the sports department of EPCC.
How come the paintball tournament got canceled?
First of all, the main reason why was the fact that there was an insurance policy that we weren't able to cover in regards to the safety of the student. So our first concern was safety, and since we weren't up to par with the insurance policy, we decided to be extra cautious and careful and just cancel it for today and have it available for the students in the near future.
Were you when you found out that the paintball tournament got canceled?
For that, because some students had to make changes in the schedule or classes or have time spare to come here, and so tell them to get canceled. Also, like me, I had to come from all PCO Valle Verde to over here, so it took me a while to come here. And to find out it got canceled got me pretty disappointed.
Unfortunately, the paintball tournament was still canceled, but students still wanted to play. The president of American Eagle gave the students a good price. For only paying $20, they got a chance to play all day with 500 paintballs.
Feel about when EPCC had to cancel the paintball tournament for the kids today?
Kind of disappointed, but yeah, I can understand. Paintball does have a lot of liability attached to it. Since EPCC did not want to assume the liability in case any of the players got hurt due to a glitch in their insurance policy, is what I hear. But at the same time, safety first.
By any chance, would you still give the students the same opportunity to play paintball here?
Oh yes, definitely. I'll still give them the same price that I was going to go ahead and give the intramural department. Would be the elite rental, and that comes with a bag of 500 paintballs, all the gear, all-day air, and a camo jacket.
Even though the paintball tournament didn't happen, the upcoming turkey run and weightlifting competition will give students a chance to show off their running and lifting skills. Look for more on these stories in the coming weeks.
Last week, we told viewers about the making of EPCC's first ever fight song. This week, we are excited to share the finished song with you.
We were approached by the president's office at EPCC about starting a fight song. So I went ahead and talked to the team and the coach and our coach to bring the team together to get that fight song going. They got it done within a weekend, and were able to kind of put it all together so the our students here could go ahead and include different words. I think it's an amazing feeling for them and for myself to be able to do something historic. Because this fight song is always going to stay with us. These students are going to grow up and they're going to hear that song and they're going to know I was a part of the creation of the fight song.
Today was the first day that EPCC came to visit and to start with the first draft of the EPCC fight song. My students were very excited, but at the beginning they were very shy, but then with the help of Tejano Jack and the cheerleaders, they started to give very good ideas. I think they did pretty good on their first draft, and we're looking forward for the second visit when we'll continue working on the EPCC fight song.
It's going to help us get more involved in our school and help us get more into being more school spirited.
We'll incorporate this fight song at our softball and our baseball games. at most of our school events. Whenever they play the fight song, we're able to, us cheerleaders and the school as well, once they learn it, they're able to cheer along with us.
We feel very honored that our students got this opportunity to help compose this fight song for EPCC. We were very excited when Ms. Holguin told us that her students were chosen to help compose this EPCC fight song. You can see it in the kids. They were extremely excited and we're very happy to be part of it.
Tejanos, Tejanos, stand up tall. Tejano Jack says, go team. Right into victory with loyalty. Our spirit and fight will never give up. We cheer and cheer again for our community. Under the West Texas sky, we strive with pride and will achieve this right. The purple, black, and teal, yeah, you know will always be real. The star from the mountain shines bright upon each campus, all throughout the night. EPCC, hey! Go, fight Tejanos! Fight Tejanos! Let's go! Let's fight! Round it up, EPCC!
We hope you enjoyed that as much as we did, since we are EPCC making history together.
I need to make sure I learn it ASAP so I can chant it all at all of our EPCC sporting events.
Where is your favorite place to study on campus, Tammy?
I love to go to the EPCC library and take advantage of our incredible collection. Melissa Torres from our Campus Life segment has more details about our libraries. Hi, Melissa. How are you doing today?
Hello, Tammy. Hi, Ale. Hey there, guys. Welcome back to Campus Life. And I am Melissa Torres. And today I'm going to talk about the place everybody has heard of, but it's hard to avoid during our years at college. You guessed right, it's the library. Let's check it out. The library sure is the best place to look up any type of information, but there's also more things to do than just research.
The goal of our library is to provide you with resources and instruction that'll enhance your academic growth and also your personal enrichment. We offer a massive amount of information, help students academically. There have been so many studies that have proven, and the library is always the main hub of any school.
EPCC has a variety of books from Alaska 2007 to Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban.
We have also got this incredible wealth of online databases. These are all things that are appropriate for college research. At this library, we have 4 group study rooms. We now have mini projectors, and they can be used in conjunction with our laptops. They're just for in-library use, and our online databases and a whole bunch of ebooks. All of them are available off campus. What are the requirements for students to use a library? Well, off campus, you need to know your logon. To actually walk in the library, anybody can walk in the library. In addition, our computers are very popular. As long as you know how to log on to the computers and there's an available computer, you're welcome. If you do want to check out material, you need, at least at Valle Verde Library, you need to show one of 2 things. Either your EPCC ID card with the current semester sticker on it, or a photo ID and your class schedule. The books go out for 3 weeks. Audio-visual, like DVDs, they go out for 1 week. Well, if your teacher has an extra copy of the book, your teacher will sometimes give it to us, and we put it on reserve, and that's just to be used here in the library. We don't have every single textbook that's used. We only have it when your teacher is fortunate enough to have an extra copy. But that is a very popular service we have here at the library. At the Valle Verde Library, we're open Monday through Thursday, 7 a.m. until 10 p.m., Friday, 7 a.m. until 4 p.m., Saturday, 9 to 4, and then we're even open Sunday from 12 to 4.
Reporting for Tejano News, Melissa Torres. Who knew it had so many things to do? The library is a great place to study, do homework, and even hang out. Once again, thanks for joining me. I am Melissa Torres, and this was Campus Life.
Thank you, Melissa. In our news, next semester is right around the corner here at EPCC. Classes can fill up fast, so it's a good thing spring registration is already open for students. Here is Tammy with some interesting tips on how to get the most out registering at EPCC.
Spring registration opened on October 1st. Have you registered for next semester? EPCC makes it easier now than ever for students to register.
I'm going to go inside and talk to some of the counselors on why it's important to register early. And now that spring registration's open, I'm also going to get some information on what students can do.
Well, I think that spring is in the air, so we need to really take into consideration that you need to register. We've been registering since October 1st, so we've probably been doing about good 2 to 3 weeks of registration. So registration is going to run from October 1st all the way to December 19th. So it's a really good time to come in and register and talk to our counselor.
So after December 19th, students can no longer register, or is that late registration?
Late registration starts December 20th, and it runs all the way to January 16th. Okay, so they do have another opportunity to register. But I do want to caution students that if you run into that situation and you register late, you might find some issues and some challenges. One of those challenges is you might not get the schedule you want. So
now with science classes, you have to register also separately for a science lab class. Can you elaborate more on that?
Sure, Tammy. I think a lot of students were having some difficulty registering for some science courses in the past. But I think that it's something very important to note that science courses now are separate. One of them, actually all of them, have a lecture component and a lab component to them. So you really have to combine both of them to be able to register for the class. So when you register for a science, make sure that you understand that there's a lecture component and a lab component that must register together.
You can't take one without the other.
Absolutely not. You have to take both.
Is there anything special or different going on this spring registration 2015 than last fall registration?
Well, one of the special things about students, and this is really a good thing, one of the key elements that our registration system has, which is Banner, students are able to access what they call the class scheduler. And that class schedule is a very neat component because students are able to schedule their classes, filter out things like campuses and times.
Don't forget to register early for next semester because registering early can guarantee you the classes that you want or need to graduate on time. This has been Tammy Kurth with Tejano News.
It's always smart to know all your options. Students who need more information should contact their EPCC counselors or go to the epcc.edu website and click on the register link.
Student loan debt is a scary thought, and that's why we met up with Raul Lerma, Executive Director of Financial Aid at EPCC, to learn more about scholarships and to let you know how you can pay for school.
Let's take a look.
Scholarships are typically merit-based, so typically a student earns them for something they're good in. Academically, you always hear about the athletic scholarships because they're good athletically, but there's also scholarships for people that sing, have a nice voice, play the piano. So they're typically merit-based. It's actually the oldest form of financial aid, and the good thing about scholarships is typically it's free money, so you don't have to pay it back. They typically have higher requirements as far as GPA is concerned in some cases, but they differ mainly because it's free money as opposed to work study, which students have to work for to earn. As far as indebtedness, we try to minimize it by encouraging and counseling students to make sure you apply for all the free money first. That's why we do encourage it. Even though some scholarships don't require it, it's a good idea to fill out the FAFSA anyway, the free application. It's free. It's a federal application. We'll help you fill it out to see what other kind of aid you do qualify for to minimize the indebtedness. So scholarship is one way to do it. And again, like I tell students, it's a good way to reward. It's a reward for all your hard work that you do in class. Try to get some free money. If I can get $2,000, $1,000 per semester, that's $1,000, $2,000 less I'm going to borrow. And especially if I'm thinking of going on to get my bachelor's, because once you go to a 4-year school, it gets a little more difficult to escape the loans. And especially if you go on to graduate school, it's even more so. So you want to minimize your indebtedness, your borrowing at this time, and scholarship is a great way to do it. They basically have to fill out our application. That's online. It's on our website. They just go to www.epcc.edu/scholarships. And between January and April 1st, April 1st is the deadline to be considered for these institutional scholarships. So that's basically the first step for those scholarships. We offer a variety. One of the ones that we do offer is from the state. It's the top 10. So that's basically for the students that graduate in the top 10% from the high schools. EPCC has institutional through the Community Foundation. And the two big ones are the Presidential and the Barnes & Noble. Both of them are at least $2,000 a year for 4 semesters. And of course, we have other scholarships. The amounts are less, $500 to $2,000 maybe. And there's like more general scholarships. So we do offer. I mean, we have close to 900 students on some sort of scholarship. Over 1.5 million that we give out of scholarships.
Well, there you have it. Free money for school so you won't be up to your eyeballs in debt when you graduate. For more information, head over to the epcc.edu website and click on the Financial Aid tab.
With that extra money, maybe you can buy one of the very helpful devices that a reporter Terry Madrid tells us every week. Terry, what do you have for us today?
We're going to take a look at the new Galaxy Note 4 that's being released October 17th.
Scheduled for release today, the Galaxy Note 4 is poised to take the smartphone world by storm. With a new look, the beautiful new metal frame gives this phone a solid feel. Packed full of power, the 32 milliamp battery gives this thing tons of life. With fast charging and an array of multi-windows, Samsung is setting the Note 4 off with a bang. Now let's get some input from T-Mobile salesperson and phone expert Ulysses Martinez.
The new features that the Note 4 has that the Note 3 doesn't have, it's going to have your fingerprint scanner, it is going to have your heart rate monitor, of course it's going to have your highest bit slot on memory that's going to be internally 32 gigs, micro SD card up to 128 gigs. It is going to have a bigger processor than the Note 3. Processor on the Note 4 is going to be a 2.7 gigahertz processor. It is going to have your new operating system of the 4.4K cat. On the camera, it is going to have a 16 megapixel rear camera, and it's going to have a 3.7 megapixel front-facing camera. That it's going to make it way better than any other phone that's out there right now.
Wow, what an amazing device. Samsung has hit a home run with the Note 4. Join me next week when we'll be taking a look at Smart Alec TVs.
Thank you, Terry. I really enjoyed your story. In other news, an informational workshop about deferred action for childhood arrivals will be hosted by State Representative Mary E. Gonzalez on October 22nd at Mission Del Paso campus from 6 to 7 p.m. Alejandra, you spoke with Representative Gonzalez about this beneficial program. Let's see more about this event.
How many people in our community know about this important program?
We have been doing a lot to create awareness about the initiative that we're doing for our Dreamer students. So what we're having is next Wednesday here at Mission Valley EPCC, we're letting students meet with lawyers one-on-one who are dreamers so that they can get the appropriate legal advice. Usually this legal advice costs hundreds of dollars. We're doing it for free. So because once you submit the application, the DACA application, you can never do it again. We want to make sure when they submit it right.
And how many children have taken advantage of this program?
Millions of kids have benefited from the DACA initiative that was passed by President Obama. We want to continue to make sure El Pasoans are benefiting from it.
Are family members afraid of seeking help through this type of programs, being afraid to be reported?
I think anytime you're coming out as an undocumented citizen living in the United States, there always is some fear. But this program is full of safety. No one is going to be reported. It's really about helping them get on a pathway to citizenship.
And our immigrant children come from low-income families with few or no resources at all. Therefore, are not aware of these programs. What can we do?
I think if you have any students who would be able to participate in the DACA initiative, then they should contact my office, and we would like to get them as much help as possible.
From Mission Del Paso, this is Alejandra Venegas.
Mrs. Mary Gonzalez, State Representative, House District 75.
It's great to inform our community about this important program for undocumented young people who migrate to the U.S. pursuing a better life. If you would like more information about this event, you can contact Joshua Carter at 915-790-2299.
Halloween is quickly approaching, and EPCC will be providing a safe and fun event with this year's Fall Festival. Here's Randy McWilliams with more details on the event.
Looking for something to do on Halloween?
Then come check out the annual EPCC Fall Festival.
On Friday, October 31st, it will run from 6 p.m. to 11 p.m. at the Americana Language Village located on the Valle Verde campus on 919 Hunter Drive. While there at the Americana Language Village, you can enjoy such things as carnival rides, jumping balloons, a costume contest, and a magician/illusionist. $15 bracelets will be available for all rides, or for individual tickets for rides, foods, and games. So come out on October 31st and have a scary good time.
This event is brought to you by Student Leadership and Campus Life and the Student Government Association. For more information, contact Student Leadership and Campus Life at 915-831-2295.
I think I know what I would do on Halloween.
Me too, Alejandra. The fall festival looks like fun. Then again, maybe I will watch a scary movie, but I will need Steven Sanchez's advice to decide. Steven, what do you have for us today on Movie Watchers?
Hello, welcome to Movie Watchers. I'm Steven Sanchez, and this week, Tammy, we're visiting the world of the box trolls.
As night hits, bring in your stuff, or it'll be taken by the box trolls. As always, I'm Steven Sanchez here with...
Oh, Mr. M,
yes. Daniel Madrid. Story is mostly about eggs and being raised by the box trolls, and his, well, defense of having them from being exterminated by...
Oh, well, the Archibald Snatcher.
Yes. Who is a great villain. Like, really well designed for, like, how kind of, like, gross he looks.
I figured it's because they work in a stereotype, but they work towards his advantage, not towards his degradation.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Villain's villain, he's speedy eyes, he's large, he's brutish. The heroes are, you know, wide-eyed and literally bushy-tailed.
And the box trolls, even though they're supposed to, like, to the characters, well, most of the society in this movie are, it's like, to them, they're the monsters, but they actually look really adorable.
They are really adorable. It's hilarious.
And also, what works for them is, you know, even though, you know, they're supposed to be a group, that you can tell individuals apart. They all have their own boxes.
Well, each box is their personality. Yeah. Eggs, fish is fish, gears is gear, shoe, like shoes.
Yeah. Yes.
So on and so forth.
Yes.
Simple, yet refined and expansive at the same time.
As far as the animation style, man, this was really great.
Oh yeah, it was very ingenious. CGI and puppetry at the same time.
Yeah, it was really like well done. Also, it's just all the little details.
Well, they said they 3D mapped like the entire thing, and so they get all the angles and then CGI the shit out of it to make it smooth and not clunky. Well, like the best version was Fantastic Mr. Fox, and you can even see if you slow it down. Not even slow it down, just look carefully.
Yeah.
Them slowly moving.
Yeah.
This is to make it more seamless.
Yeah. Well, I really enjoyed it. It was my favorite of this year so far. And you? Next time on Movie Watchers, we take a look at a dysfunctional family in This Is Where I Leave You. My name is Steven Sanchez, and I'll see you next time.
Thank you, Steven, for that review. It is very helpful for the weekend.
Do you have trouble balancing your health and grades? While it may seem impossible, our very own Salvador Montez was able to catch up with a former EPCC student who is now on his path to greatness.
If you're discouraged from getting healthy because of a busy schedule, here is living proof that anything is possible. My name is Salvador Montes, and I present to you a young man who's lifting his future as well as the weights.
My name is Joe Maldonado. I'm a senior at UTEP, and my major is communication studies. On my spare time, when I'm not in school or I'm not at either of my two jobs, I'm usually either hanging out with friends or I'm getting tattoos or I'm at the gym. Fitness is also a very important part of my lifestyle, so when it's not school, I work out at least 5 times a week, whether I'm at the gym or it's here at the Sunbowl. Play a little bit of basketball and I box a little. In high school, my junior year, I was 16. I won a dunk contest in Artesia, New Mexico for a tournament. So that was pretty fun. That was cool. I wasn't expecting to win that, but I did. And represented El Paso.
What kind of workouts do you like to do when you're in the gym?
I like to do arms because I'm just trying to get bigger in my arms and my biceps. I'm not supposed to skip leg day, and I don't really like legs, but I do it anyways. At least once a week. The rest is upper body, like chest, biceps, triceps, arms, back, just the upper part of my body gets bigger. I'm graduating in the spring of 2015, so in May of next year. After I graduate from UTEP, I'm already applying for my master's degree at Arizona State University. I want to go to the Walter Cronkite School of Journalism there. I got into the fitness lifestyle by realizing that I needed to hit the gym as soon as I got out of high school. I wasn't very strong, I was pretty skinny. In 2011, I realized I was about 200 pounds. And I wasn't, at the weight I was in high school when I played basketball. So it got me like a reality check, and I decided just to start hitting the gym. My first job is at KTEP. It's the radio station at UTEP. It's a public radio station. I've been working there since I was 18 when I was a freshman at UTEP. And then my second job I started in 2012 at KLAQ. I started out as a promotions assistant, and now I'm on air as a DJ as well at KLAQ and KISS FM, that's our sister station, and I'm also a production assistant. My advice to anybody out there who's probably in the same routine as I am, or they're too busy, you have to make time, because I'm a full-time student. I have 2 part-time jobs, and I still manage to find time to do homework, to study for my GRE in order to apply for my master's program, and go to the gym. There's always time, especially if you're in the same route as I am, to make time for the gym, to discipline yourself, to always maintain a healthy lifestyle.
This goes to show that with hard work, the rewards are certainly worth it. Signing off, this is Salvador Montes, EPCC TV.
It seems like he's in great shape for a fantastic future. Anything is possible, and this young man really shows it.
One of the benefits of enrolling in an early college high school is that you graduate with an associate's degree in addition to your high school diploma.
One of the benefits of enrolling in an early college high school is that not only you graduate with a high school diploma, but also with college credit hours or an associate's degree. Now let's hear what some students of the early college high school have to say.
Hi, my name is Hector Coronel and I went to Valle Verde Early College High School.
How do you find out about early college?
The counselor and the vice principal from Valle Verde Early College High School went to my middle school and gave a speech about it.
What was the reason you decided to enroll in the early college program?
I decided to enroll because I would graduate with my associates and my high school diploma at the same time.
What would you tell students who think of dropping out?
Don't drop out because it's a hard program to get into.
Do you ever think of dropping out?
The first beginning weeks of college are very challenging for you. And yes, I thought of dropping out, but thanks to the teachers and the staff, I decided not to. Well, Valle Verde Early College High School offers you many benefits for your future.
What advice would you give new students?
Well, the students should be prepared to at least make an effort, because all the teachers and everybody in that campus has made an effort to be where they are.
Don't miss the great opportunity of enrolling in an early college high school. For more information, log in to www.epcc.edu/early college high school.
Don't miss the great opportunity to enroll in an early college high school. For more information, visit epcc.edu/early college high school.
It's almost time to go, but before we do, let's see what Yvonne Del Rio has for us today in our student segment, Boys with Bone.
Hey Tammy, hey Alejandra. Today I'm going to show you that EPCC is not only the best place to start. EPCC is also the best place to do a lot of things, according to these students. Let's watch it.
El Paso Community College is the best place to learn about the community.
EPCC is the best place to study.
EPCC is the best place to work.
EPCC is the best place to learn.
Hey guys, EPCC is the best place to work out? Yeah!
EPCC is the best place to meet friends.
EPCC is the best place to find out who you really are.
EPCC, I think it's the best place to get associates.
EPCC is the best place to listen to music.
EPCC is the best place to sing. EPCC is the greatest place to dance.
EPCC is the best place to be in style.
EPCC is the best place to communicate with your teachers.
EPCC is the best place to have a drink.
EPCC is the best place to further my career.
To get everything flowing, it's the best place to start your career when it comes to whether you want to be a nurse, a chef, or you want to learn about cars.
Our students will continue to enjoy every aspect of their campus. My name is Yvonne Del Rio. Remember to stay positive. I will see you next week.
Thank you, Yvonne, for that special segment.
That's all the time we have for today, but join us for next week for more news and special content. My name is Alejandra Venegas.
And I am Tammy Kurth, and we'll see you next time here at Tejano News.